This is a short presentation about the Exadata Cloud Customer in a private cloud deployment. A few things I'll cover in this short presentation. One is generally about the private cloud, when it's used, about this specific cloud service, the cost components of this cloud service, as well as how you can create a hybrid architecture between the private cloud and one or more public clouds. So in general, what we have seen is that many customers are moving their on-premise applications and database into the cloud. And the cloud consists basically of, all the way from SaaS to public cloud, which is IaaS and PaaS, and also a private cloud, which is, again, also potentially IaaS and PaaS. For each of these layers, as you can see in red, we have solutions from an Exadata on-premise to Exadata Cloud Customer, Exadata Cloud Service. Now, these are the same systems, but only these two are cloud services. Now, the Exadata Cloud Customer can be deployed both in a on-prem or in a colo location, and customers put into a colo location normally to connect it to a public cloud, one or more public clouds, and especially with low latency, so physically close. And like I have here, many customers who have requirements, whether it's part of the regulated industries or data security or residency requirements, would require this to be under their control. And therefore, we have this private cloud, and we have a solution for it. When we connect one or more, no, rather two or more public clouds, that is a multi-cloud scenario, and that can be accomplished with the Exadata Cloud Service. For the hybrid cloud situation, we connect the private cloud with one or more public clouds. Now, the basis of all of these services here is the Exadata platform. The Exadata platform is an engineered system consisting of database servers, storage servers, and network servers. So it's all in one system for the Oracle database. The cloud models add the subscription model versus the CapEx model, and all the cloud automation and other features you would see in a cloud service. Now, for customers who can use the public cloud, meaning they can actually put their data in the public cloud, we have the Exadata Cloud Service. That's part of the OCI or the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. For customers who can't put their data in the public cloud, we have the Exadata Cloud Customer, and that can reside in the customer data center or in a colo. As far as shapes are concerned, we have 4 standard shapes, as you can see, base all the way to full, with varying capacities of compute and storage. And they can be configured for either an Exadata database or autonomous database. So autonomous database is available for anything above a quarter rack with the Cloud Customer. And what if a customer requires something in between a half rack and a full rack, maybe a few more cores, but not more storage servers, or the other way around? For that, we have expansion servers. So customers can add individual database or storage servers into a rack. And I'll share with you how that works. So standard configuration, let's just take a half a rack. A customer can add database servers and storage servers and create a customized or elastic configuration. And it's based on these rules. So when we talk about a half rack, it comes with 4 compute servers and 6 storage servers. However, what you see here in gray is the maximum servers possible. Therefore, a customer can individually add another 4 compute servers and another 6 storage servers if they started with the half rack. And it can be added, one at a time, meaning it's not that there's no dependency between either of these. From a cost perspective, let's just take an example of that half rack again. In a normal situation, a customer purchases more than 2 or more racks for prod, test, dev test, and DR. So in this case, I've put 3 half racks. The infrastructure is one of the cost line items, and that's fixed. It's fixed in a sense that a customer pays the same amount. It's not metered, right? What is metered is what's above here, which is the usage from an OCPU perspective or CPU perspective. Now, this is not virtual cost, this is an actual cost. And for that, we have a universal credit bucket, a commitment customers can purchase as a second line item. And the way we do it is we calculate the average number of cores the customers use over a period of 1 year. And that, why average, is because a customer can have a low usage and a high usage, and it sort of has a different signature depending on a season or a specific time. So for that, we use the average number of cores because the universal credits are calculated by an annual commitment. So it doesn't matter how it varies between any given period of time. Only thing which matters is how much is used in aggregate over 1 year. Now, as you can see here, most customers don't necessarily need all the capacity, compute capacity at some point of time. And there's always some amount of headroom available to customers. And that headroom can be leveraged for growth or unexpected workloads. The other item here is that the overages, there's no cost premium for the overages. It's basically the same rate as whatever has been provided here in universal credits. The other aspect of universal credits is that it's a single sort of credit bucket, which can be leveraged across any Oracle metered cloud service, meaning that you can actually leverage the same credits for even the public cloud from Oracle. It's not all about cost, but also savings. So when customers use OCI, which is basically in this case, the commitment of the universal credits, customers earn back 25 cents on the dollar as a support reward, and that can be applied towards the license support fee. And of course, you see the rules in here. But for more information, go to this website and you'll get more information, more current information. Now, going back to this hybrid cloud deployment, we have a partnership with Equinix. And here, customers can work with Equinix and work with our sales teams to come up with a solution, which relates back again to any public cloud. So this is more of a colo, which is close to any public cloud, one or more. And inside of it is the Exadata Cloud Customer, along with a backup solution. Now, the backup solution can be a customer can bring in their own backup solution, and you can back up to the cloud. It just depends, but I put it in here just to not forget that a backup solution is required. Customers can have one or can have two, especially if they require a DR site to connect to the appropriate public cloud. Now, if a customer is leveraging the Oracle public cloud with the private cloud colo, then customers can purchase the Fast Connect. And the Fast Connect line item is actually, again, a component of the universal credits. Now, for more information on all of this, in terms of what's in Exadata, and as time goes by, the models change, go to Cloud Oracle to get the latest information. And this is the page for the Exadata Cloud Customer. And that's all I had for this presentation. Thank you.